Well, hello there. Hopefully you can see me. Let's fix this a little bit. How's that? Wow, okay. So today what we're going to do is the color me crazy idea, okay? And we want to show you what we're looking for in this. The one big thing here is the size is going to be 6 by 9. We're going to make it in Canva, but we're going to have a couple of these things and we'll show you what we're talking about. So in Canva, if you remember, you're in Canva, if you go to custom size, make sure you're in inches. You want it 6 inches wide by 9 inches tall and create new. Okay. Okay, so this should be it. Okay, I'm gonna make a background color, and a really easy one is you just click here, this will be your background color. And there's a gradation here. See where it says default gradient colors? And I'm going to, you can actually make the one you want. I don't know if you knew this or not. So I'm gonna pick, it's not the one I really like, but all you gotta do is double click it and double click it here. And I'm gonna change this to white. I'm gonna change this to purple. I love purple. That was my high school colors. And I'm gonna try to get another one of gray. Okay, so our colors were purple and gray. We could do something like this, this. I really don't care. I kind of like that, okay? So there's my background color, okay? So I don't have to worry about that. Now I'm gonna get a picture of me. Okay, so I have to upload, and then I might see if I have a picture of me. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's do this picture. Let's do that one. Easy, don't be laughing at me now. And maybe that one. That one, and maybe that one. Okay, so I'm gonna remove all the backgrounds, so background removal. Okay, so there's one. And you could, and I think one of them, there was some frames. So you could go frames here, photo frames. And if there's some fun ones here, flowers, blobs, retros, letters. I mean, I really don't care what you find. I kind of like that one. And we can put our picture in. Oh yeah. And you can kind of move. So that would be a picture. Okay. Maybe, let's see if we have a tall one here. Let's do this one. And that could be that guy. Now what I'm probably going to do is remove the background. See, kind of cool. Okay. And there's this one back here. And let's see. You know what? I'll just use my initial. Let's put this. I've never done this one. So let's take your initial, which is kind of cool. Okay. So we're going to put it in there like that. Okay. And then last, here's a frame, and I'm going to put this photo in there. And I'm just going to pull it out. Okay. So we have some different ideas, different textures. Okay. And then lines, if you look here, in the picture, see how we have these lines, okay? So I might just put a little line in there or use this. So see, there's a line right there. So I could maybe say I want white. Okay, there's a white line. Okay, and maybe on this one, you want a white line and you want white. So you can say, okay, I want the line. That's fill, sorry. This is the line color. White line on that. Okay, you see it? And position-wise, we could put it in front. You see how that's working? And then element, I'm just going to go up here and type lines. And, oh, get out of frame, sorry. But there's a whole bunch of stuff in frames. Excuse me. So we go here, And lines, let's see if they have some, how about curly lines? Curly lines. There you go. And maybe we want to just pull it down and we can rotate it. And we could send it to the back and position. Okay. And maybe would that be gray, maybe? Or you could do that, or white. I think gray. Some kind of grayish. Yeah, something like that. Okay, I'm good with that. And again, we could do here, lines. And again, maybe you want to make them yellow or white. Maybe, black. I don't care. Okay, we're just kind of having fun with it. Okay, and you know what? We're going to get rid of that picture. I like it, but and then what I was going to do was then text. I was going to use one of these apps. So word cloud, or I think it was, wasn't there Typecraft? I think it was Typecraft. Oh, there it is. Typecraft. Okay, and I'm just going to type my last name. And it's not the Hello World. So Tilly and New Amsterdam, and how about, I'm just picking crazy stuff. So remember, I love purple, so let's put that in purple. Okay, and we could do like that. You could do an outline, and the outline be gray. And we can go thick. And then we click Add Design. Okay. And so it's going to put it in there, see? And right now I'm looking at this. I don't really like that line. So all I have to do is go back to here, set it back to no line. And realistically, there it is. And obviously I'd say, Tilly, color me crazy. Helps to spell color right, doesn't it? There. Okay. And then you would download it. You could remember, you can upload it in Canvas, or if you want to download a JPEG or a PNG file, I'm good. But that's what I'm kind of talking about, where you can have some fun with it. We could actually do this. You could take this, duplicate it, and we could, I'm not sure if it'll let me. You could actually do some editing. Oh yeah, one of them, I forgot, one's gonna be a duotone. So we can make, let's do this. We'll give it a shadow, but it does the photo. That's exactly what I was thinking it was doing. So let's do this. Let's get it out of there. I don't know if you know, you can remove the image that way. Okay, and I'm just going to crop myself, right? Coach Lee, I love him to death. We're gonna crop Coach Lee out for a second. Okay, we'll get rid of that, we'll get rid of that, and that, and we'll take this picture, drop the background out. A lot here, isn't it? And then we're going to take this and, oh yeah, duotones. So you go to Edit, and duotone is just what it means, is duotone, two tones. So you go under See All, I'm sorry, it's not there. Effects, there it is. So we go over here, come on, where is it? Oh, there it is, duotone. Remember, my colors I love are purple and gray, right? Hopefully. It'll go here a second. Let's pick this. Yeah, see? We can make this be white. Ooh, that's kind of funky. That's kind of cool. That's for the shadow areas. So how about, let's do, this is called a color picker, so we want it to be that purple. Okay, and then we'll click on this part, and we'll go white. Okay, and then if you want, you could take it and flip. So I'm looking back in, and you can kind of do it like that. And if you want, then you could take this border off too. You know, I don't care. If you want a border on there, great. If you don't, I wanted to use this kind of thing right here, and I can pull it and I can turn it. If you can see this, oops, got a lot of things happening here. And I'm gonna pull it, and then what I can do is I can leave it just like that, or like you could. I could do that. So that's what I'm talking about. Just playing with it. Okay. Somebody might like this, or you could switch this. This could be down here, and this lends itself because that's a straight bottom, and I have a curvy line. It kind of goes with that. Okay. And then if you want, you can pull this out a little bit more. Okay. So visually, I'm just having fun with it. Okay. Is there a right or wrong answer? No. But make sure your name's on there. There's some kind of line. Okay. Use the frames if you like, or drop the background out. One of them has to be a duotone. This right here is called a duotone, right here. And if you want to leave one color, I'm fine. If you want to make them all duotone, great, I don't care. Okay? So have fun with this, okay? That's what this is about, okay? Great job. This is called the Color Me Project.